Bonjour, this is Cyril from Work Smarter, Live Better. In this video, I want to share one of my experience about putting my big rock first. For those who work with me, you know how I bang about big rocks, that every quarter you need to really, at the business level, think about what are your 2 or 3 big rocks, the thing that will have the most impact long-term on your performance. And you also know, and when I work with leaders, I will really challenge them and say, we start talking about business and the importance of personal business big rocks. But at the end of the journey, I actually share that for me, more important than your business big rocks are your personal big rocks. And for me, my personal big rocks is the thing that, and I choose every quarter, the thing that I need to focus on that will have the most impact long-term on my life. Now, one of my big rocks at the moment, and the big rock for this quarter, was quality time and adventure and discovery with my family. We're in summer in Australia, and that was the time to go traveling, and so we had decided to do a trip all together. We couldn't travel overseas with COVID, and so we decided that we were going to rent a camper van and go and discover Victoria. We already had mapped out. My wife is amazing for this. She's really, and her and I decided where we wanted to go, map out our trip. And we went away for a weekend in December, a completely different weekend. We were supposed to go traveling at the end of December. We went away for a weekend. And what happened, quite interestingly, is when we were away for this weekend, a big pandemic started in Sydney, and Sydney went in lockdown. And Victoria closed its border to New South Wales. We live in New South Wales. And so our whole trip, renting camper van and going to Victoria, no way is going to happen. And so Tik and I, we made this decision. We said, the big rocks need to be protected. The quality time and discovering with our family need to be protected. And so we thought, well, we can't go camping just within a drop of a hat. We completely reorganized. So we're not coming back to Sydney, because if we go to Sydney, we're in lockdown. We're going to continue our trip, and we're going to see if we can find a great place somewhere that we don't know and continue discovering. And so that was mid-December, and we made a decision like this and just went and rented this amazing place in a place called Jarvis Bay. Now that's where I am at the moment. Let me show you Jarvis Bay. I don't know if I can flick it around. Oh yes, I can. This is Jarvis Bay. Clear blue water, white sand. Now here is Tika and Mirabelle just enjoying a little bit of sunshine here. This place is absolutely paradise. And there's a big national park. Again, you might see in the behind there. All this is a big national park, huge national park. And so we've been exploring, doing some walks, finding small beaches completely lost. It's been unbelievable time. My point is this one. Be super clear about your personal big rocks. Every quarter, it's so worth it to spend the time, and either on your own with your partner, thinking about what are my personal big rock for this quarter? What are the things that, if I really focus on this quarter, will have the most impact long-term on my life? I know this trip will remain with me all my life. This quality time I spend with my kid, this quality time I spend with TK, this time that I spend discovering this amazing place. I'm about to go snorkeling and discovering what's under the water. Amazing. Protect your big rocks. Be clear. So worth it every quarter to spend a few minutes thinking about what are your personal big rocks, planning them. Now the planning can be changed. The example is we had to completely reorganize our trip. The Christmas present is still in our house. The gifts are still under the Christmas present. We haven't even gone there, but we've decided to just do it in our quality time. This is this week Work Smarter, Live Better tip. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to go back to this beautiful paradise.